This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good morning, and welcome to session number 8. Now, the running topic is string object. Fifth data type is a string object. Here, when the length function is working, like we selected a equals to like Python scripting or programming language. When I give the length function, it returns some value on the screen or at Python prompt. There we have a four questions in our mind when length function is working. First one is a index, next slicing, then item assignment. Fourth one is a mutable or immutable. So index is nothing but single character you can access it, like in the positive way or negative way direction. So this is the one string. Like in the positive direction, negative direction, we have this one. You can call any one of the direction. You are calling a character. You can call in any mode. That is anyone. You can call 10 or -6. 0, 1, 2, 3, this is related to positive, and all negative numbers are reverse indexing. The slicing also. Slicing means first of all taking the piece of object. Taking piece of the object. Here, yesterday, okay, here also the syntax is object name, start, end, step. If you are not providing anything, that is a forward direction. It is a forward direction. It is a forward direction. Simply, it is a forward direction. And if it is a forward direction, yesterday I provided to you, for example, 0, 4, 1. End will be excluded. End will be excluded. 0, 4 minus 1. I mean, up to index number 3 only it will work. So every index number 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 characters will come. It's a forward direction. Yesterday I said start number should be less than to end. This is 1. And if you come to the reverse direction, like this is a 1. 4, 2, -1. Minus means -1. So here we have to do the +1, +1, 4 and 3, 4 and 3 -1. 4 index number, 3 index number. That's all. 2 characters it will print. That's all. This is a complete thing we covered. And one more slicing way also I am going to explaining to you in this today's session, but just 15 to 20 minutes only. So we have a very clear picture on the yesterday's concept. Now, one more concept here. Sir, always is it mandatory to numbers pass greater than less than? No. So when the small starting number is greater than the small number, then only the filtration is possible. No. Both are positive numbers, this is the approach. Both are negative numbers, this is the approach. So 4 2, both are, I'm not talking about the step, first of all. I'm talking about the start and end. Both are positive numbers, that's why you are checking the rule. So here it is a reverse index, and your start number is greater than end. Yes, reverse index is possible. You are giving that. But see, here both are positive numbers. Yes, you are giving. For example, here one more thing I am writing. Here also, see, -4 is greater than to -10. Reverse index, perfect. All are here start and end both are negative, fine. Both are positive, fine. Sometimes combination also will come. Sometimes combination will also come. Now this is a different scenario we are going to see. Now try to understand. Leave it yesterday's concept. I mean, don't club these two things. This is a one object. Okay. First of all, give me yes, some clarity here. If I'm writing like one means it's a forward direction. Forward direction. Even if you're not providing anything, also forward direction. No need to define one. I mean, here it is a starting point. Here it is a starting point. One starting point is required, and end point should be right side of the string. Here it is a starting point, and it is a end point. Then only the filtration is possible. Sorry, not filtration. Printing is possible. So if it is a reverse index, like any number, here I'm not talking about the start and end. I'm talking about the just negative index. So here, first of all, start. Then here we have to having the end. Simply left side of the start number. Then only the filtration is possible. See any index here. For example, now you are going to get more clarity with yesterday's concept. Both are positive, both are negative. Now combination I am providing to you. See, when I'm using length of this total Python scripting, Python programming. Sir, scripting is, I'm writing scripting word. So what is the meaning of scripting? Your complete programming in outside whatever we have a core Python and advanced Python plus automation plus 25 modules. Just your Python program, if you learn outside, it is just 30% of our course only. Only 30% only. Scripting is a big thing. Now A is there. Now I am storing this one. Leave it for greater than less than story for some time. Right? So I am writing in this one. Output is possible or not. Before going to give that answer, output is possible or not. First question number one. Direction. What is the direction?
Forward.
Forward. So if it is a forward, definitely we have to do the end minus 1. End minus 1 means already minus sign. What is the next one? Minus 1. Total is together minus 10. Acceptable? Acceptable this one?
Minus plus.
Yes.
Plus 1. How can we say plus 1? Sir, it's a
Uh-huh.
forward one.
Minus plus no.
Minus 9, minus 1, minus 10. Both are negative. Borrow 9 rupees, borrow 1 rupee.
Yeah.
Total borrow 10 rupees. And start one? Start one?
2.
Sir, here you don't think what is the 2 index T? Just round it. End number minus 10. Space. Starting this one, ending is in the forward direction, end point is there. Starting point
Yes.
here, in this arrow symbol flow, you have a end. Yes, it is possible for it. See the same thing, will it work or not? Just to test it. I'm coming to Python console. A equals to I'm writing Python scripting, and this is a one. Here space also there. Space also there. Same way. One more question. One more question. A, I'm using combination positive and negative numbers. Start and end. Start and end. I'm writing minus 4 and another one is a 4, 2. Direction. Start.
Positive.
Forward direction.
Forward
Forward.
direction.
End minus 1 we have to do. End any value we have to do the minus 1. Why? Because it is a forward.
4 minus
What is the end value
4.
is
4
4 minus 1, 3.
3.
Starting 1,
Starting minus 4.
minus 4. Minus 4 means which character it is indicating minus 4? This one.
T.
Like T.
3 is, I mean, this is starting point. End point should be available in this way. End point should come to in this way only. But what is the end 3? 3 means here. What is the expected output?
H. H.
Null. Null.
T. I. C. Space. N. H.
Not
Null, sir.
possible, sir. Null. Output is null. Why? Because your starting point is my here, and this is the way it is flowing. End should be come to this side. not this side. It's a forward direction. Huh? So empty,
Hmm.
nothing, not possible. I mean, empty will possible. Empty result we will get. See, correct?
Hmm.
These two are related to positive number. So greater than less than one scenario. This is a one more interesting fact. Okay. Now see the two are negative. Okay. I'm writing first A of why because my object name is A. String object name is A. That's why I'm taking A. I'm stored the Python space scripting into one variable that is a A. Here I'm writing one uh, E8 and 2 minus 1 direction. Positive numbers.
Reverse. Reverse.
Backward.
Yesterday method will work. 8 is greater than 2.
Reverse.
Yes, yes, reverse. Starting one, 8. Ending one. So reverse means we have to do plus one of the existing end number. Plus one of the existing number.
Hmm.
Right? So what is the existing index number? 2, 3.
3.
So starting should be this is a way. This is a way. Directly you can test it greater than 8 is greater than 2. Even though you can test it 8. C and 3. This one fronting in this direction. So C capital S space N O H. This is output. And you can also test it by the yesterday's method also. Both will work. Okay. One more approach today we will see. Okay. Irrespective of the one grade starting number and ending number, one is marked positive, one other one is negative, less than greater than approach is not will not work. Right. So I am taking here 12 and I am taking one more element minus 11 minus 3 is a step. Direction reverse. Starting number 12. Ending number start index is okay 12. 12 is nothing but T. Ending minus 11.
Minus hmm,
Minus
Minus
1.
12.
minus
No.
1
What should
minus 12
Plus 1.
minus 1.
It's a reverse direction. Plus
Yes,
1.
sir, plus 1
plus 1? Plus 1.
Minus 10.
minus
Equal to minus 10.
Minus 10 means it is a space. Simply space. But how you are storing? Starting from T, ending here, how you are taking?
Reverse.
How you are
reverse direction.
reverse? How many gems?
3.
That is a plan. See, really, is it correct? Only two. One is space, another one is a
R.
TR. Started T and R. Then after that one also there is one character is there. Space.
Yes.
Even if you put this total thing inside of the length, what is the output I will get?
3.
Three characters are there. This is a one. So if you add these two together, sir, you will get the. You can work with any slicing option simply. But to understand this one, I written this concept in yesterday session. Above is the reverse index and forward index is there. Right. Next, third feature. Today we are going to see third feature. Item assignment. Item assignment means in the object. What is the object? The object name is Python scripting is there. One of the item. What is the meaning of item? Any one of the value or character. P is a one item. Y is a one item. P is a one item. Any index value is a one item. Listen carefully this word. I am very clearly saying that one. Any one of the item, if you change in the same address location. For example, if I want to change not entire value to value, I am not talking about that point. Any one of the item, if you are trying to change, the item assignment is working. Otherwise, it is not working. Let's see this one. Now, first I will give some examples. Sir, not for example, A equals to Python, A equals, for example, friend A equals to Naga. Sir, it is working. I am not talking total object to object. Why? Because if you are storing, first of all, Python, one second. Very first time you are storing Python, ID of year. Second time, if you are storing one more character, ID of year. Both are different addresses. Recreated that one. I am not talking about entire object to object creation. I am very clearly talking A, for example, C equals to Python. I want to change, I want to assign some value for the index number 1. This is index number 1. I am storing instead of Y, I want to assign I character or X character I want to assign. Where C of 1. C of 1 is which one? C of 1 is which one?
Y.
Y. Here I want to store X character. One of the item in the total value, one of the item. Nothing but here one string. In the string, one character I am trying to change. Will it work? What is your expected answer here?
Yes.
Is it a proper way assignment? A equal to 3. How you are storing a variable X like Y equal to some number. The same way, it is also correct only. I am saying that one of the item I am trying to changing. That is a concept of the item assignment. In the object, in the variable string, see, one of the character, one item, one index value I want to change, the index number is 1. But it is not supported. See, str object, nothing but C variable, not supported item assignment. Fine. A proper output we are getting. Item assignment is not supported. Item assignment is not supported. Whether that is right or wrong, secondary. It is not working. Note, very important point, str object not supports item assignment. That's why we will call this is an immutable. Immutable. Changing is not possible. It is immutable. Changing is possible. Changing means there may be total thing you will consider in another way. Any item in the object, changing is possible, that is immutable. Changing is not possible, immutable. Item in any item in the object, changing is possible, that is a mutable. Now tell me, what is a string object? Mutable or immutable?
Immutable.
Immutable, that's all. Sir, very important point. Very important point. The end of the day, if you go to the internet, okay, I'm taking this internet help. Python data types, immutable, and immutable. Total 14 data types behavior we have to find out. All out end of this one. Just we are completing one string object only. We are completing one string object. Are you seeing this one? This feature. But all are not immutable. Definitely see what I said. Again, we have to come back to previous concept. Again, I will start from 1, 2, 3, 4. That these data types only you will get more clarity. By this only you will get the subject. Again, I will start from int float. Why? Because I am not using dir function. Dir function I am not using. Even see, for example, if you go to the integer, I'm talking mutable word. That's why I'm coming to the this question. I'm taking a number a equals to this number. Sorry, a equals to one number I'm storing 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a number length of type of a. So tell me, length is working. First of all, length will work. Variable a length will work. Length will work.
No.
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 When the length is not working, when length is not working, there is no choice to ask these 4 questions. When the length is working, then only we have to raise these 4 questions. See, it's not working. Is it possible to print a index number 1, 0? It is a one box it will store.
No.
That is not possible. These 4 data types, it is not possible. Integer is not supported, float is not supported. When the length function is working, then only we have this total 4 information. So that's why even if you take a float number like x equal to 3.14, x of index number 2, first of all, it will not print. How can you take that one? See, float is not subscribable, I mean index boolean. So first 4 data types blindly you can write immutable. First proof, second proof, and third proof. See, I'm writing true. C of index number 2, will it print? No. If it is not printing, how can we assign the value? How we can assign the value? Yes, for example, F I want to write it. No, item assignment is not supported by Boolean value. Same way, 4 plus 3j. D of 1, I want to write number 5 or minus symbol I want to write it. See. So all are immutable. First 4 data types are completely immutable. Integer, Boolean, float, and another one is a complex. Next, even str also come to the same category. One of the item changing is possible, then we can call that is a mutable. But upcoming data types are mutable, are already there in the screen. See, list is showing to you mutable, but we don't know, but one of the possibility is there. Okay, these are the 4 features are available. See, when I take a string a equals to Python, yes, normally you are asking 6 functions you can work it. First one, who are you, and help document. Otherwise, F is not given, give the class name, object name or class name. Second function is length and ID. Print the value of string is a. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the remaining thing? What is the remaining thing? Length is over. Only dir of a is pending. What is the dir of? What is the dir operation? What is the dir operation? What it will do?
Directly
Dir
operation under that
List
string
how
out the
object.
elements.
perform
Excellent.
about
String
A.
class.
Excellent. In the string class, what are the inside elements? See, in the string class, the string object, these are the available things. Sir, you have to ignore which are starting with and ending with underscore underscore. These we will call magic methods. Internal use purpose Python will use. But all are not ignored. Generally, you can ignore which are starting with underscore underscore. See, here some result you are getting. This is a one string, single quotes. You can ignore which are starting with underscore underscore. We will call these are the magic methods or magic variables which are used by Python internally. And remaining things are some are not starting with underscore underscore. Even if you go to integer also, a equals to 10, dar of a. Which are not starting with underscore, some of them is there. See, from here. What is this one secondary? For example, if you want to find out what is this one, how to find out from where it is coming, which one you opened to get this one? A, right? When you open the A only, you are getting this one. Am I right? When you open the A only, you are getting this one. Am I right? DAR of A means instead of A object. So, for example, I want to find out what is this one. That is my question. What is that one? How to find out? Type. Don't type real directly. Which came from where? A
dir
dot.
dir dir
A dot.
A dot you have to use reference one. It is a variable. Which variable? Integer variable. Integer variable. If you type something in this way, you will get that some result. I'm not talking about how to use it now. I'm not talking about the how to use it. So dir also one of the approach is there. Especially string level, we have almost 60 plus components are there. Everything we have to cover here. Everything we have to cover. So again, we have to start the journey from integer. From integer only. Integer, what is a dir, float, everything we have to see. And before going to see from data type 1, see, I'm introducing to you one component. When the length function is working, That object or a string object we will call iterable object. We will call iterable object. I mean, more than one indexes are available, iterable object. So here it is not correct time, but we have to use it, and that's why I'm using a loop. For each loop I am introducing to you. For each loop I am introducing to you very first time. Before going to use this one, I'm going to explain to you something like C language point. Maybe we have at least some idea on the C language. Void main. For example, I'm writing function hello. C language point I'm writing printf good morning. Have a nice day. Even if you don't know the C language, ignore it, sir. I'm creating first of all some idea in your mind. Function add two numbers. So here also some brackets are there. Main function is there. Main function, see? Int some function and open and close brackets are there. Same way. Ah. Yes, if you want to execute, you have to call the function hello. So what is these two lines? Where we have these two lines?
Inside the
Under the
function.
function hello.
Inside of the hello. How can we say, sir, inside of this hello function?
Because of
Open and
bracket. Two times.
because
Two
we have
brackets.
starting and ending point.
Same approach is available in Python, sir, but not curly braces. There is a one operator they brought. They brought one operator colon, but you should call as a this operator space indentation operator. Space indentation operator. So this, like for example, I'm writing line numbers, understanding purpose, not corrected. Line number 1 and 2 are substatements for hello. Inside of the hello we have. And add is another one. Inside of this one, this is the line number 3 is there. Same thing. So here also the word is different. Function concept, they will use a different word hello, like def. Same function only. So they are using in this way. Colon operator they are brought in. The colon means space indentation operator. Means under this one we have some substatements are there. Under this one we have some substatements are there, like this one, like this one. So what is the rule now? Actually D started from some like position number 0. For example, position number 0 it was started. Position number 0 it was started. At least you have to maintain one unique space indentation. You should give at least one space gap from D. Either you can start from E also fine. So your colon is there, na? Colon means the Python PVM you are trying to set under this hello function. I have some substatements like here too. You should not start under D character. If you write under D character, this is not subpart. See, you are maintaining here. I am maintaining two spaces, two unique spaces. See, here I am maintaining two spaces. So again, if I write one more line, again I am writing one more line. Otherwise, I will copy this one. Okay. Same one. See, same level space indentation. D is the same level. Like function. Now we have a same level one. Here also def is a functions. Some word, whatever that one. So here the simple meaning is these two lines are part of your first function. Here space indentation operator is there. Space indentation operator after you should have to give at least one space from the existing line. Here def. For example, it's a first character, second character, third character. You should start at least from second character. which means these two lines are belongs to these two lines. You can write from E also, but not from D. If you write from D, both are equal on the same level. If you write up from D, E, or you can write somewhere, fine. Space indentation, a unique space indentation is required. These two are subcategory things. Is it clear, sir? Comparing with C language to now here, how the instead of brackets concept, they introduced this operator and this space indentation. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Sir, it is not correct time, but I am using to you one for each or for loop we will call, but that is wrong one. For each loop we will call that is a for. Only two loops only. There is no big thing. Even general English only. So I am introducing to you one for loop, but this is virtually for each loop. See, I am writing A equals to Python. First, see the syntax for any temporary variable. Any temporary variable, you can take anything. In is a fixed keyword, and your iterable object you have to take. Iterable object means wherever the length function is working, that is iterable object. Space indentation operator, then I am writing inside of this one, I am writing a statement print of temp variable. So very first time it is different one. See, this is a fixed, not a fixed one, sir. You can take any variable. Your iterable object means A. Your for and in are fixed keywords. For, in, and colon. These three are fixed. So what is your iterable object here? Your iterable object is nothing but A equal to Python. A equal to Python indirectly. So what will happen? How the for loop will work? So it will take some cycles. It will execute number of times. First time, your iterable object means A. A loading with this value. First time, positive index point, first character will be loaded into the temporary variable. And then it will execute the statements. That's all. First iteration is over. Next is second iteration. Iteration means one round, one cyclic. Second iteration time, one item will be loaded in the forward direction. After P, Y will come. So here everything you should work with your temporary variable only. Your temporary variable only. Means here you are executing as of now single line commands only. But in the ideally, if you go to the file, take new file or control N, you will get a notepad like a editor you will get. Editor you will get. Yes, save it this one with some name. I'm saving this script with the today's folder. Inside of the today's folder, I'm storing with the first Python program. Just to give first, no need to give any extension. It will take the extension. That's it. Now, better practice purpose, go to the option, select the show line numbers. Options, line numbers. But generally what I will do now, without using the mouse, I will use Alt OO L, see, Alt OO two times, enter L. This is the one I will use generally. See, one more time. Alt, press the Alt key. Don't release, press the Alt key. Type go two times, press the Alt key, press two times. OO. Then press, release the Alt key now. Then press enter. Then press L. Are you getting the line numbers? Are you getting the line numbers in this way? Alt, OO, release the Alt key, everything. Then enter, then L. Please test it this one. First press the Alt key, type
Yeah.
O two times. Press the, yes. Press the O two times. Then release Alt key, everything. Then enter, then L. Any L, capital letter or small letter. Okay. Now I am writing one object. It is an iterable object. Why? Because length function is working. Length function is working. I'm writing, see, space indentation. Even if you try to do, for example, what is the output you are getting? What is the output you are expecting in this line?
Hi.
Hi.
But I'm saying that we are going to get an error.
Additional
Yes.
space is there. Indentation.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes, space indentation is there means should be you are maintaining some space indentation. Two spaces you are maintaining means definitely above we have a colon symbol or not. Above we have should be colon symbol and it's subpart of some statement. Space indentation you are maintaining means is a substatement. Am I right? Substatement of something. So that's why it is throwing an error. But normally we cannot understand. That's why in Python program or command prompt should not start any line with space in this way. You should not start in this way. See, if I run this program, come to the run or press F5, I will get that an error. So a program or command prompt never start very first line with space. Now I am talking about the for loop for any temporary variable x in fixed keyword. See in the orange color. What is my iterable object name? What is my iterable object name?
A.
yeah.
A.
See A. A. And see when I press the enter, automatically I am getting space indentation. I'm not doing anything. Automatically I am getting some space indentation. I am printing. See, I am printing this one. Next to print. And print just to print X only. Everything with X only now. Everything with X only. So first time A having total this total string. First time capital P will be loaded. So first iteration time X value will be capital P. So first what it will print? First this line will print, then capital P, then DZ. Next second time Y will be loaded. Every time this three again one line Y bracket one line DZ. So this process will continue to reach the last object. See what is the output? Here, closely observe, your script is not saved. Our program is not saved. Why? Because in my if you see the program name first, here somewhere you have a first here. See, yes, one star symbol is there before the program name. Star P first dot PS1. If I press the Control S, see, star symbol is gone. I mean, it is saved. If I type any character, again star symbol came. Star symbol means not yet updated. I mean, modification done but not saved. Even if you try to run this one, even if you try to run this program with the star symbol, if I press the F5, see this one. Unnecessarily, yes, necessarily nothing but do you want to run this one? That is a question. Do you want to run this one? With the, yes, first of all,
No.
save this one. Yes,
See.
we have to avoid this box. Do you want to save or not? Yes or no? So simply before running that, just to press Control S. What is the Control S? Control S. Control S. That is a save the
Same.
script. Control S. Now see, I'm going to run the script.
Error.
Why error, sir? Everything is fine.
It is okay.
You write on here now, sir.
A you have
A is for value for X.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just yeah, comment it, remove it, no problem. Just it is A one. A is a valid one, no problem. Even if I write the print A, one more time it will print. See, total output print A. Even debugging is there. How the execution is working. A very biggest option is there debugging. We can troubleshoot in any order. How the line by line executing. This is anything. Even if you write anything, even sir, why we should write in this way, sir? I am taking one more script, Control N. taking the new line. See, directly I'm writing for t in. For is a fixed keyword, in is a fixed keyword. This temporary variable you can take anything. I'm writing good morning. Space indentation operator is required. Then only you will get the tab space. Without this one, normal. Space indentation means under this loop, I have a substatement. See, I'm writing print t. Temporary variable only. So here it is iterable object or not? Yes, iterable object. Previously we loaded with a variable A, now no variable. Will it work? For that, first you have to save this script or program and run it. One by one we are getting. One by one we are getting. Even for them, upcoming days, we can add multiple logic. For example, I am using one module. You don't worry this one. I am saying to you, see, for every second, one will be loaded. See how much slow, one by one. Module concept. When we know the module concept. So to print the iterable object, to print the iterable object, you can use this for each loop. For each loop, you can ignore this is for some time. We don't know. Actually, we are just at basic level only. Okay, what is the pending question now? DIR operations we have to see. DIR from first onwards we have to come again. Data type number one. Those who are coming new, again they will go to the very first one. But this 8 or 7 session will give to you a precious information about the data types. Again, definitely I will come from the beginning, but without knowing these 8 sessions, you cannot understand DIR function. So should cover the remaining first that remaining 1 to 7 session, then only you can follow the DIR one. Even if you are following this video after maybe 1 year, 2 year, if you are watching this one, you should cover 1 to 7. Then only you can do the DIR function. Then only the proper way you will get. Okay, I will come to the DIR. Hold on for some time. There is a sixth data type I want to introduce to you. Actually, there are multiple types of data types are there. First one is a fundamental. Next one is a sequential data type is there. In the sequential data type only we are talking. If you go to our previous session, wherever I started the data types, this is total figure. In that one, sequential data types is there. Here we are talking, one of them is over. Now next I want to introduce to the range. This is a next target, but again I want to from dir of into dir of float to dir of everyone. I want to talk from dir. So this next
Naga, one doubt.
concept, yes,
Naga, first for data types, they will store that will be stored in one cell, right? So, but the string will stored in index. So, why it will not work? Uh, the concept which you like previously you explained, right?
simple length function is working with this. One simple
No,
answer.
length
Length
will not.
function will not work means these four features will not support. What are the four features? What
No,
are the four
immutable,
features?
mutable. I'm asking Naga. So first four are not. First four will store in one cell, right? So, but the string operator will store in index form.
So yes, these are stored in the one form. In the one cell, is it possible to do the slicing?
No, it's not possible.
Is it asking the
Why?
index
Because it is
number?
not storing in index. No.
Yes, this is not possible. Item or everything is not possible. Any one of them is satisfied, we can say that is a mutable and iterable object. Why? Because they are storing in one cell. Even that is a one reason we can understand by the GUI mode, and another one is length function is not working. That's why it is not supporting. And even though length function is working, but all four are supporting, no, at least one of them is supporting. These two are supported or not at this point now for STL.
Yes, in
This
string
this is not.
we are it's yeah, it's not working item assignment.
This is working. But what about
Okay,
int? What about int? All are
int
wrong.
will not. Yeah,
because they are storing entire thing one entity. PVM will store Python virtual machine store one a total as a one box only. There is no scope of index. That is the reason.
Okay, you mean to say that all four has to be valid if it immutable, right? So, for example, the list will work with all these four, means index, slicing, item, mutable, or immutable.
Absolutely. If we know the definition of the list, it will work. But so many members are new. Yes, you are correct. List will work for everything. For example, what is the list? 10, 20, 30. Just I'm for your question purpose, I'm giving the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Length of
Okay.
A is working. Length of A is
Yes.
working. And
Yes.
what is the index number one as of now?
Yes.
20. See, in the same area, I'm storing 200. Working or not?
Yes.
Yes, this is I mean, a magical components are there in upcoming sessions.
Okay. Okay. Naga. Yeah, understood. Thank you.
Even I can change the value, it is immutable, and I can assign the value. Slicing is possible, and item assignment, index, everything is possible. Okay, in
If
next
integer in a tuple, then or in a list type, then it will be mutable.
immutable. Definitely, sir. I will cover that one. Yes, your question here. This question here definitely. We are here only. We are crossed this one. Even DIR is still pending. DIR is still pending for all these four. We are completed this one. STR is satisfying these two, and it is immutable. Definitely sixth after. Again, we will come from the beginning one. And one more thing, sir. There is no sessions on tomorrow and after tomorrow. Again, we will meet on Monday. Monday. Sure, I will cover these missed two sessions on upcoming Saturdays. Okay. I will stop here. We will meet
Okay.
Huh?
on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, Naga.
Thank you, sir.
We cannot change
Thank
in string one item, but we can change the whole item in the string, sir.